Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about using our purse to defend ourselves. And of course what that means is if somebody's trying to attack us, we're going to use this purse to hit them, right? Right, we're going to swing it around like that. No, that's not what I mean. All right, so this one's for the ladies. And I know you guys are going to make fun of me and all that, but that's fine. We're talking about a purse holster, okay? So here's the thing. One of the options that's available to women is to carry their gun in a purse. Now, personally, I prefer on-body, carry, like having it inside the waistband. However, sometimes because of the way women dress, they're going someplace, they need to wear an evening gown or whatever. Carrying at the waist is not an option. A purse is the only option available to them, or the best option available to them. Okay. So here's the thing. If you're going to carry a gun in a purse, you can't just throw it in loose, into the main compartment with your lipsticks and your cell phone and your pens and all that other stuff, because these are all things that can hit the trigger and activate the gun. And there's been a number of times where I was called to a gun range to train a lady, and I arrived at the gun range, said, "Oh, I just bought a new gun. Great, let me see it." She pulls a loaded gun out of her purse that she had just kind of thrown in there loosely. It's not even in a holster inside of the purse. She just threw it in loosely. I'm like, oh my God, don't do that again, ever again, please. All right, so this purse here, I got this about, I don't know, some 12 years ago when I was becoming an instructor. This one is made by Gun-Tote'n Mamas, okay? And one of the key features of this purse is that it has a separate compartment, right? It has a separate compartment in here with a holster, right? So you see it's got a separate compartment. Now here's the thing, nothing else goes into this compartment. In fact, let me take it off, show it to you guys completely. All right, so it's got, a number of other compartments, right? That women could use to put stuff in, right? So like you got a main compartment here that's got paper in it, right? So that's your main compartment. And then it's got a whole bunch of other compartments over here, right? And then it's got a separate compartment, right? That's basically designed to take a holster. Now this holster comes with the purse. It is attached by Velcro. You can flip it over, you can make it righty or lefty. Now, one of the things to be aware about what this is, when you have a soft holster like this, it can only be carried in a double action only, on a double action only gun, or a double action, single action. It can't be carried in a striker fired gun. So this is a Ruger LCP, double action only. Every trigger pull is a long, hard pull. So that long, hard trigger pull is part of the safety mechanism, right? So it's in its own compartment. Nothing else would go in this compartment. If you wanted to, let's say, carry a striker fired gun, I'm sure that you could get a purse holster like this with a hard Kydex holster inside that would be fitted to the gun. But obviously now, you're getting into custom made stuff. If you were to get something like that, or try to find something like that, most likely you would get it for a gun that was really common, like a Glock 19. You're probably not gonna be able to find it, I think, for some of the for the newer guns that are out there. But if you want to carry a double action only gun, this is definitely an option. But just something to be aware of. You've got to match the gun to the holster, right? You can't just throw any gun in here. You can't throw a striker fire gun that has a light trigger pull. Okay, so that's really important. You gotta know that you gotta use it with the right type of gun, and only the gun goes in that compartment. Now, another feature of this purse holster is that it has a wire cord in here. So it's got a steel cord, so that this can't be cut with a razor or anything like that. And the way you would carry this is basically you carry it across your body, so that you can't be pulled off of your body. Okay, so this is an option for women. Now, women like purses. It's very typical for women to have dozens and dozens of purses, and it's also very likely that their purses in some cases are going to be more expensive than the guns that we carry. Okay, so it's not a strange thing for it would not be a strange thing to have a custom made purse specific to a gun that you would want to carry. You'd have to contact the company. Like let's say you want, this in this case, like I said, this is Gun-Tote'n Mamas. They've been in this business for a while. If you wanted to carry like a striker fired gun, like let's say you wanted to carry a SIG 365 or a Glock 43, and you needed a Kydex holster, you would talk to them and see what options are available to you. I don't know the answer to that, so that's something that you'd have to talk to them about. But they definitely make this purse, right? Because I bought this about 12 years ago, and I know I've been to their website. I know they offer other things. So you can, at the very least, get a purse that will accommodate a double action gun or a double action single action gun, or let's say like a hammerless revolver. So what I want to do now is I want to talk about the technique of drawing from a pulse or from a purse. This is something that has to be practiced dry first, and then you can go to live fire. So the technique is, here's the thing: the gun always has to stay in a safe direction, and this is pretty much the same technique that we would use for a shoulder holster, right? If you're carrying a holster under your jacket over here, same exact technique. The gun's in a very similar position. So if my target is that way, right, the gun has to stay pointed in that direction, right? So what I would do is I would basically turn my back to the target, go to my purse over here, get to basically I would hold the cord here, hold this so that you can kind of have some control over the gun. Open this up, get your hand in there, right? Keep your hand up so you don't point the gun into your hand. Pull the gun out, then rotate your body to the gun, to the target, like that, okay? And then to reholster, you would do the same thing, right? Again, being careful not to point the gun into your body. And this is something that you would drill over and over again. All right, so I'm shooting in that direction. Turn the gun, point the muzzle towards the target, reach into the bag, come out, right? All right, let me do it in this direction. So now let's say that's the direction that I'm pointing the gun in. So I'm pointing the gun back in that way. Open this up, reach in here, pull the gun out. All right, and then, all right. So the whole time you gotta be careful that the gun doesn't point into your arm, point into your hand. So you're keeping the gun oriented in the direction that you're going to be shooting. Okay. So there's my target. Turn this over here. Pull the gun out. Come out. Out over there. All right. So that's the technique for drawing from a purse holster. Right. So this is something that you gotta practice. So again, the name of this company is Gun-Tote'n Mamas. There's probably other companies out there. Just keep in mind you gotta match the gun that you're going to be carrying to the holster that's inside of the purse, and either you can contact them about custom making one specifically for your gun, or basically you buy what they have available, and then you go out and you buy a gun that is that's designed to be carried in that holster. So, for example, if you have, let's say, a Glock 43, but you can't find one that you can't find a purse that with a Kydex compartment that will accommodate a Glock 43. Well, you go out and you buy something like this Ruger LCP double action only that you can now carry in the purse. So to me, it's one more reason to buy another gun. So if you look at how many shoes and how many purses women have, I don't think they're gonna mind buying another gun to carry with a specific purse. Okay, so again, the technique is we're shooting in that direction. You turn the gun, right? or in the bag or at the threat or at the target. Open this up, hold the cord here to control the bag, reach into the bag, pull the gun out, careful not to point it into our hands, come out, get on target, right? Right, and then same thing, gun stays pointed in the direction of the target, right? And there you go. That's your purse holster. That's how you would basically draw and present. It's something that needs to be practiced. You gotta be very conscious of, where the gun's pointed at all times. You gotta be very conscious of, where your arm is when you're going to get the gun. Other thing is this, basically, if you're gonna keep the gun in the purse stays on your body. When you go to the bathroom, it stays on your body. You don't take this and rest it anywhere. You don't, if you're in a restaurant, you don't take it off your body, put it into, in the seat next to you. Absolutely, under no circumstances does the gun leave your body until you get home and you put it in your safe. All right. So basically, if you're going to carry it this way, the purse has to stay on your body, because here's the thing: if you take this off your body and put it down somewhere, first of all, somebody else can either snatch it, or you're gonna leave it. You're gonna forget it. All right. Maybe you never forget your purse, but hey, out of a million times, there will always be that one time that you will forget it. That and things happen. You might get distracted. You might get an emergency call. Whatever. You have to leave in a rush. When your kids got injured, whatever. You gotta rush home right away. And things happen to make you forget things. So that's why, if you're going to carry the gun in a purse, the purse has to stay on your body no matter what until you get home and the gun goes in the safe. So I hope this video was interesting, was useful for a lot of you girls out there, but maybe for some of you guys, I don't know. So if you guys like it, give me a thumbs up. If you got some funny jokes to say, by all means, let them rip in the comments section. If you're not a member of my channel, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon.